I have been working a bit this week. I have to say I stepped a bit away from doing the trance dance in order to be able to concentrate on other things a bit. So I don't know if that's cheating or not, but I will tell you what came out of it for me, and then I think it might take us somewhere. So I was working a bit on making an instant score as I'm going, and I was working on 3 different ways of imagining the space. So one thing is landscape, which is a bit the idea we have been talking about already. So landscape, how it looks, what kind of density the air has there, what color it has, which forces are in it, and etc. The other thing is specific objects in the space or specific other bodies in the space. So, like, what happens when there is a table next to me all of a sudden, or a mosquito with 7 elephant heads. And the last thing was how my body transforms. So how what happens if I imagine my body as something else, or either my shape or my qualities or my abilities. And I was kind of working with these different things, just going through space and trying to think what the rhythm is of having some kind of an imaginary instant score. Then I came up with the thought of 2 things. One was the different rhythm that is in thinking score and in reading score. So, like the thinking score, you can just jump from one thing to the other once you think one thing stopped, while the reading score has, I would say, a more clear rhythm. So, from all of this, I have come to the conclusion that I think I want to try and make a map rather than a score that will lead me through time. I would like to make a map that would lead me through space. And it a bit, I think, refers to the science fiction books, because a lot of the books I have been looking at, they all have this the map of the world. Basically it's a drawing with cities or countries or planets or whatever, and as you go through the book you always refer back to the map to see how the different events in the book took place in different places in the map. And I was thinking how it would be possible to make this map flexible, so 3-dimensional in the sense that, it's a flat map, but I can, as I go, zoom into it or zoom out from it. So I can either refer to it on the level of landscapes, or I can zoom in and I can see that actually all there is like millions of ants crawling on my feet. That's it with the map. I haven't tried making one yet, and I have a lot of questions of how exactly it should work. So once I have mapped the space, what is my goal then to enter it, or how do I move from one place to the other? Do I just get there by chance, or should there be some kind of narrative that takes me from one place, or maybe a goal I should reach to? So these are all questions that I was hoping you might become interested in talking about. The last thing is also always how you refer to the things that are in the space, and of course all the different possibilities of referring to them, like the immediate response, and the evolutionary development, a physical response, an emotional response, whatever. So that's it. I hope this is interesting. I think it's kind of exciting. And I'm gonna try and draw something and see how it works. I think it could be fun if we try to make it together, but I wouldn't really know how to propose to do that. Yeah. Have a good day.